Right now, the WNBA is shaking because one legend just laid waste to every hater of Caitlin Clark, live on national TV. Candace Parker, 3-time WNBA champion, 2-time MVP, Olympic gold medalist, just went full nuclear, and the entire league left speechless. Imagine the fury, the jealousy, the chaos, all exploding because Caitlin Clark keeps breaking records, selling out arenas, and creating the biggest surge in women's basketball history. And Candace Parker? She didn't just defend her. She humiliated the critics in front of millions. But here's the crazy part. This isn't just a moment. This is a wake-up call for the entire WNBA. Stick with me, because in the next 15 minutes, we're breaking down every shocking detail, every clapback, and why this could change the league forever. Before we dive in, smash that like button if you stand with Caitlin Clark, and subscribe for every WNBA bombshell. So why did Candace speak out? Why now? The WNBA has been struggling with jealousy, double standards, and blind resistance to its biggest star.
Doing tremendous work on behalf of the WNBA and the game of basketball, and you just sensed that folks were feeling an absence of appreciation for what they had done and what their collective contribution was to bring the WNBA to where it is now and where it evidently is going. Can you speak to that collective frustration that some may have been feeling, and whether or not you think it's something that's being overcome as you all thrive and move forward and continue to promote and uplift this league?
You know, it's so crazy to me because I'm asked so many times if I'm resentful in any type of way for where the WNBA is right now. My job was to leave the game better than I came into it. Do you think Cheryl Miller is resentful for me that I had a league to play in? No, she's being the mentor that she is, and she's supporting and loving and sitting courtside cheering on Juju Watkins. And I'm doing the same for Caitlin Clark and all the women in the WNBA. You know, I think that rivalry is super important. I think conversation.
Caitlin Clark isn't just a player. She's a movement. Preseason games drew 1.3 million viewers, numbers most regular season games dream of. Season opener? 2.7 million average viewers, the most watched WNBA game in 25 years. But even with these record-breaking numbers, the league's old guard has been dragging her down, questioning her, undermining her, and spinning narratives around everything except her talent. Enter Candace Parker. She saw the injustice, the disrespect, and she said, "Enough is enough." Stephen A. Smith joined the conversation to back her up, and together, they exposed the jealousy and hypocrisy that's been hiding in plain sight. Candace Parker doesn't do half measures. She started by addressing the ridiculous idea that she could be jealous of Caitlin Clark. She said, "It's not about being jealous. It's about leaving the game better than you found it." Think about that. One sentence, and the haters are instantly exposed. She reminded everyone, Caitlin is growing the game, creating record-breaking revenue, selling out arenas, and inspiring the next generation of stars. And Stephen A. Smith, he didn't hold back either. He called out the league, the coaches, and even the media for their blatant resistance to the growth Caitlin is driving. Together, they dismantled every weak excuse, every race-based narrative, and every petty attack. Fans were stunned, haters humiliated. Candace Parker made it crystal clear. Caitlin Clark is not the problem. She's the solution. Let's talk numbers. Because Candace Parker isn't just talking feelings, she's speaking facts. Caitlin Clark's presence has driven over $1 billion in revenue potential for the WNBA this year alone. TV ratings? Through the roof. Merchandise? Flying off shelves. Ticket sales? Record-breaking. Without her, the league is one injury away from disaster. But with her, the WNBA is experiencing unprecedented growth. Candace pointed out what everyone already knows, but nobody says. Caitlin Clark is the league's golden goose, and the league better protect her. Drop AI. In the comments if you agree Caitlin Clark is GOAT material. The hate has been real. From social media attacks to outright threats, Caitlin and the Fever have faced it all. But Candace Parker, backed by Stephen A., called out the toxicity.
Like they are a part of the league just because they know or feel like they know what's going on with the race thing. Like, cut it out, man. You all want the league to grow, but you all saying keep it about basketball, but y'all not keeping it about basketball. I don't get it. And I'm not speaking on Candace Parker. I'm talking about some of those ones who I brought to the forefront of the channel. You want to keep it about basketball, but you're the main ones talking about race and stuff. So it just doesn't make sense. They're doing a disservice for the league when they come out and start talking about race instead of the talent of these players. I don't care what anybody say, man. The Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark thing is not a rivalry. It's not. Look, I don't get why it's a rivalry, honestly. I don't get it. I don't feel like it is. It's something that happened in college. They had a Rookie of the Year run for...
She said, "It's about basketball, not race, not jealousy, not politics. Every baseless criticism, exposed and shredded. Every weak excuse, humiliated. Even the commissioner, called out for not acknowledging the true star driving growth." Candace didn't stop there. She reminded everyone, this isn't about who's next. It's about building the game for the next star. And that star is Caitlin Clark. The WNBA old guard? They were speechless. The fans ecstatic. The haters? Obliterated. This moment isn't just about one legend speaking truth. It's about the future of the league. Candace Parker's words, Stephen A. Smith's support, and Caitlin Clark's unstoppable rise are setting a new standard. A standard of respect, recognition, and results. The league now faces a choice. Embrace this star, protect her, and grow.
And the veterans that have retired out of the WNBA that are doing a disservice for the league, man. And to wrap it up, I like what she said about the CBA. Like I stated, man, they need more roster spots. It's cool to expand. It's cool to have multiple teams being added to the league, but how are you going to manage without those roster spots? These women
or continue ignoring the reality and risk falling behind. Candace Parker's message. Simple, clear, and brutal. Celebrate the talent, protect the star, and watch the league thrive. And Caitlin Clark? She's just getting started. Every record she breaks, every crowd she inspires, every highlight she creates. It's all part of the Caitlin Clark effect. And the WNBA will never be the same. Like this video, if you stand with Caitlin Clark, comment your favorite Caitlin moment. Subscribe and hit the bell, man, because the WNBA revolution is happening right now, and you don't want to miss a single moment.
At rehab. Today we will be learning juggling. Sid knows how to juggle. Sophie claims she knows how to juggle.
I do know how to
We're
juggle.
not really sure. And I cannot juggle. It's one of the very few things.
Would you just go already?
So Sid has given me some pointers, and now we will see how I do. Don't put this shit on me.
Stupid.
Come on, read
It's just so stupid. Get your ball. Get your ball.
For those first three.
She got it one time.
I've come a long way.
You're still